Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Racing League on GT7. So you join us at the start of a brand new season for our Wednesday evening challenge. This season it's going to be a one make challenge, which means all the cars are the same, and it's going to be the Porsche 911 GT3. This car has got built-in DRS, so we're looking for some fantastic racing coming from this car. Very twitchy, especially under heavy braking. Brake bias is allowed. A little bit about the races. They are going to be 3 15-minute races. Medium tyres must be used in at least one of the races. It's going to be over 10 rounds. The first round, this one we're just about to show you now, is going to be at Watkins Glen. It's a fantastic course. Raced on it quite a lot. I'm actually taking part in this particular race. I'm covering League 2, so I am actually taking part in these as well as commentating on it. So yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. Really looking forward to it. Now, just before we go any further, I do want to say a big thank you to our sponsors for this season, and that is Dubby.gg. Welcome on board, guys. If you head over to their website, as I say, Dubby.gg, if you type in the code URL7, you will grab yourself some fantastic bargains on their energy drinks. So please head over to Dubby.gg and check them out. Now for round one, we are heading over to a little town in America called Dix, which is just outside New York, and we are heading to Watkins Glen. As I say, fantastic track, love it over there. 11 turns, just under 3.5 miles long. We also have quite a tricky chicane on this track as well. Causes all sorts of problems, as we shall see. A few safety cars called in this, so some exciting racing. So yeah, we will head over and see how we all got on. Right, so let's go down the grid then for the start of this brand new season, race one. We've been out there, done the qualifying, and this is how we stack up on the grid. So as you can see, we've got Hodgie in pole position, Stealth just sitting behind him, Declan in third, Ginger fourth, Shaggy fifth, 6 is Slowpoke, 7 is the Big Mac, Kian in eighth. Kian only joined us at the end of last season, so this is his first full season, so it's great to have Kian with us. Really looking forward to seeing what he can do. Firepower in 9th, Graham in 10th, and Nath in 11th. So short of a few drivers for this first race, but I'm sure we'll get more on the grid as the season progresses. So we'll get the right camera angle, there we go, and we will get this first race underway. So it looks like a great start from everybody. Shaggy seemed to get a flyer off the start there. As Hodgie leads us into turn one, Stealth in second, and Shaggy has made his way up into third, so that's a fantastic start for Shaggy. He's got Ginger all over the back of him. These cars do come with a DRS, so I'm sure that is going to be used a lot on this track. As we head towards the chicane for the first time, and there's a bit of weaving going on, so I'm guessing we've got a safety car. So let's go back and have a look at the start then and see what's happened. Oh, it was the first corner. It was the first corner. It was Declan, and I think it might have been Graham. Let's just go back and have another quick look. Right, so Declan in third at the minute. Shaggy gets an absolute flyer of a start. So let's just try and see what happens here. Oh, there was a touch from the Big Mac. Big Mac went off. I think that's unsettled Declan. He's gone off. He caught Graham. Graham's all over the place there. So that's unfortunate, but it is racing. These cars are very, very twitchy. So are we racing again? No, we're not. We shall probably end up waiting until we get onto the back straight, I would imagine. I can't remember, should I say. I am actually racing in this. I'm down in 6 at the minute, although I will refer to myself as Slowpoke and not me. But I have slept since last night, so I can't remember everything. So Hodgie heads up the pack. Let's have a go down through the tyres. So Hodgie is on softs, Stealth on softs, Shaggy softs, Ginger softs. Everybody looks like they're on softs. Kian's on the softs. Now I'm on the mediums. Slowpoke's on the mediums. Nathan on softs. Firepower, Big Mac, Declan, and Graham. So there's just 2 of us for mediums for this first race. Let's see if that tactic pays off in the other 2 races. This is race 1 of 3. So I'm going to jump forward a little bit to get rid of this safety car line. So everybody's caught up. So we're just waiting for Hodgie to say go, and I think he has. Yes, he has. So we are back up and racing again. So I'm just going to sort of go down the middle of the pack just to make sure we all get through this time. And we do. It looks like the Big Mac went a little bit wide, but at least everybody is through. Firepower unfortunately finds himself all the way down the back. It looks like the Big Mac has picked up a half-second penalty. That was for going wide for track limits. So very quickly back up to our race leader Hodgie as he enters the chicane for the second time. Oh, and that Stealth that's gone off. What's happened to Stealth? Let's go on board. He's in second place. Not under any real pressure. And he's just lost it as we enter the inner loop of that chicane. Now these cars, as I say, really do want to do their own thing, especially under braking. And Stealth has just lost it there, and it looks like we've got another safety car called. So we've got Hodgie in first still, Kian in second, Slowpoke's moved into third, Nath is fourth, Shaggy fifth, Firepower sixth, Graham seventh, Stealth now down in eighth. He's got Declan, Ginger and the Big Mac behind him. The Big Mac should serve this penalty under the safety car now, which will work to his advantage. So everybody just getting used to these cars. As I say, they are very, very twitchy, especially under braking. So you have to brake in a straight line with these things. So back up to Hodgie. You can see a bit of weaving. Kian trying to keep some heat in those tyres. He's having a good first couple of laps, albeit with safety cars, but he's found himself in second, so well done to Kian. Nate as well. Nathan, I hope you don't mind me calling you Nate. Nathan moved up into fourth. If you remember, he was quite far down the grid, so well done to Nathan. So are we actually going to get going again now? I think. Are we? Has Big Mac caught up yet? He has. So Big Mac's at the back of the pack now, so I think we're back up and racing again. Lap 3, let's see if we can get a lap done without a safety car. So let's just watch Hodgie as he takes the inner loop of the chicane through there nicely onto the outer loop. Everybody gets through this time. Yes, everybody's through. Firepower finds himself in 7th now, so he's gone from 11th to 7th. Now, let's just go back and have a quick look at that, because I think Shaggy has made quite a good move on, well, Declan and Nathan. So as we're coming up to the chicane, Shaggy sitting in 6, everybody through there nice and smoothly. Round the outer loop, down the chute, through turn 6, up towards the toe, which is the tight right-hander. Ooh, bit of a slide there from Shaggy. He did get his nose in front, didn't he? But that slide has cost him. Firepower now moves up into 6. As we go around the toe, some strange names for these corners. Looks like Nathan's picked up a half-second penalty. So let's just have a go up through the... In fact, we'll go down. We'll start with Hodgie. So Hodgie's still out in front. Kian sticking with him. So Kian having a good race. You can see the DRS being used. More of an advantage if you're following somebody rather than if you're out in front. And for those that don't know about the DRS, the drag reduction system, it's you press the button and the wing opens to allow more air through to just give you a few miles an hour extra. And as I say, it does seem to work better if you're following somebody. If you can get in the draft, get the DRS going, you can actually gain quite quickly, which is what Kian's trying to do on Hodgie, but Hodgie's having a great race so far. Declan up into 3rd, the Slowpoke in 4th, Nath in 5th, although he is carrying that half-second penalty. Shaggy will have seen that. He doesn't have to do anything heroic, he's just got to stick with him and he can take that 5th spot away from Nath. Firepower, unfortunately, he's got a minute. A minute? God, hope not. He's got a 2nd penalty. So that's going to cost him, and that could mean that Graham, Ginger and Stealth could all take them spots away from Firepower when he serves that penalty. So let's just go back up to Firepower. As he goes around the toe, he's coming up to the penalty zone now. The brakes will be slammed on. And there we go, Graham, Ginger. Will Stealth get? Stealth goes up the inside, so Stealth gets through. Oh, Ginger went a little bit wide. Let's just have a look at that. As we're coming up the hill, Firepower serves his penalty. Ginger goes around him, slots back in. And I think, yeah, he's just a little bit late on the brakes. It was Ginger, got it stopped though. Still racing, so well done. It's allowed Firepower back through to 9th. No, Ginger's took it again. So Ginger 9th, Firepower 10th, and the Big Mac's in there. He's putting a challenge in on Firepower as well. Already a few battle scars on that Porsche of the Big Macs. I'm sure after this race it'll be straight back down into the paint shop and get all that touched up. I think at this point as well we do want to give a big shout out to Alex, or Unforgiven, for doing the liveries. He's done a fantastic job on all of these. I know some of the couple of the guys have done their own, but Alex did most of them, and I think he's done a fantastic job. So well done, and thank you very much for doing them, Alex. So Hodgie looking very comfortable out in for, oh, as I say that, he picks up a penalty. However, Kian's already got a penalty. So can Declan take a full advantage of the guys in front with the 2 penalties. We are just in 9 minutes into this 15-minute race, and I bet Declan can't believe his luck. Sitting in 3rd, staring at the 2 cars in front, Kian having a bit of a slide there as Declan tries to go up the inside. He doesn't have to do anything too drastic, like I say, just let them serve the penalties. Declan moves up into, and he's gone into 1st. So Declan taking full advantage of the penalties that Hodgie and Kian had picked up, and now is our new race leader. Although Hodgie's not going to let him get away, is he? So let's just go down the order then. So Shaggy in 4th. He's got Slowpoke all over the back of him. Shaggy on the soft, Slowpoke on the mediums. Then we've got Nath and Stealth having a battle for 6. Nath has picked up a penalty as well. This seems to be the theme of the evening. Picking up penalties as Stealth makes a dart up the inside of Nath, but Nath manages to keep his nose in front. He's going to have to defend that inside line though. You don't want to open the door too wide, because Stealth will be in there. Stealth's car as well showing a few scars. It's been quite an eventful learning curve. Oh, as Stealth goes up the inside, gets a bit, has a bit of a moment there, the Stealth, but he's recovered well. Drops him down to 8th though. I think he's probably trying a bit too hard. Ginger takes advantage there, moves up into 7th. And I'm sure he's going to take that 6th spot away from Nath as well. Stealth put on a challenge in on Ginger, so Stealth wants that 6th spot. Side by side, I want Graham's decided to go up through the middle of the both of them. This is fantastic stuff. Oh, Nath comes across. Oh, just a bit of a touch for Ginger there. Let's just go back and have a quick look at this. So, as Nath comes back across the corner, just a bit of a touch with Ginger. That takes them both out. Stealth moves to 6th. Graham moves up into 7th. Firepower, so thank you very much. I'll have some of that, and moves into 8th. And that has now dropped Nath and, well, Ginger's gone down to 11th. And got a half-second penalty. That is cruel. I don't think there's much Ginger could have done about that, and I'm not sure Nath really did anything right. He just came across the track. I don't think he realised Ginger was there, to be honest. It's just an unfortunate event, but we'll let the steward sort that one out. That's not for me to call it. But unfortunately, Ginger finds himself down in 11th as a result. Nath has gone off again. That's going to be a penalty for him surely there. And I do think as well Ginger went wide, so he could have another penalty. Let's just have a quick, yeah, so Ginger's got a penalty, Nath has the Big Mac. I'm sure we'll take advantage of that. So let's go back up to our race leader, Declan. Starting to stretch his legs a bit now, Declan. He's loving this. I bet the sweat is absolutely pouring off him in that car. And I know how it feels when you do get yourself somewhere near the front. You're constantly looking in your rearview mirror thinking, where is he, where is he? But Declan doing a fantastic job. He does look like he's trying to pull away from Hodgie. Hodgie sitting in 2nd. He's opened up a bit of a gap now back to Kean. So Kean in 3rd. A Slowpoke in 4th. Coming under attack from Shaggy. Shaggy on the better tyres. Oh, and Slowpoke goes wide there. That could be a penalty. Yeah, there's a half-second penalty. So all Shaggy's got to do is just sit behind Slowpoke, and he will take that 4th spot away from him. Stealth now into 6th. Firepower 7th. Nath in 8th. Still carrying a penalty. Oh, now then, he might have got away with that one. The Big Mac in 9th. Graham 10th. And Ginger, unfortunately, finds himself down in 11 and gets himself on the grass as well. So let's just have a look and see if we can find where the battles are. Declan really starting to pull away now. He's got the fastest lap as well at 1:47.3. He's loving this, and I don't blame him. Hodgie in 2nd. Kean still in 3rd. Ooh, now then, was he drifting himself, drifting through the chicane there? Let's just have a quick look. As I say, Kian new to the Ultimate Racing League, and we're glad to have him. Oh yeah, just got a little bit out of sorts there. Did really well though to keep it on the tarmac and keep going forwards. Fantastic recovery there from Kian. Slowpoke still in fourth, although carrying that penalty, he's not been able to get Shaggy off his tail. So Shaggy will definitely take that spot away. We are 15 seconds or so away. So I'm going to have to go back up to our leader. As we see, the brakes slammed on for Slowpoke. Shaggy takes advantage and moves up into fourth. So Declan still out in front, just making sure we get these final couple of corners done correctly. We don't want any silly mistakes now, Declan. Nice and easy as we take the final turn. And there we go, well done Declan, fantastic win. Hodgie in second, and Kian, a brilliant race from Kian to take third, well done to him. Shaggy fourth, Slowpoke fifth, Stealth takes sixth, Firepower done well. He was down in 11th at one point, got himself into 7th. Big Mac, bit of a recovery, as Nath slams into the wall. Oh, and he's all over the 8th. So anyway, the Big Mac comes in at 8th, Graham 9th, Ginger takes 10th after Nate decides to try and reshape the car, and you can see the state of it. So that was race 1. We shall see you on the flip side for race 2. So that was race 1, and a fantastic win for Declan. So well done to him to take the first win of this new season. Please join us again very shortly for races 2 and 3. Just before you go, if you did enjoy the videos, please hit that like button. And if you haven't already, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would help us out a lot. Thanks a lot. Hope to catch you soon.